Come on, you guys have been crying like babies this whole season. Sijui Hoyland ilikuwa hata we remember when we used to have that 007 meme and nini going on. We even lost count ya Hoyland. Hoyland sio ilifika 21. I don't know, like ilikuwa imeisha.
Aliweza kurecover kufikisha 007.
Ali recover Christmas, we already had our gifts. Ilikuwa kitambo sana. Venant hapa.
Yeah, we have the boys today.
The Gunner himself. From Wildcard.
Yes.
Sitting in between the Red Devils. Come on. Anyway, nitacha wajiintroduce alafu watatuambia how their week has been.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sawa basi. Venant from the Wildcard show, nimefurahi sana kuwa hapa and I'm very happy first and foremost to Manchester United fans. Hii itakuwa kali sana ndawakoroga nyi wote. And you guys also don't sound so confident about your team. So hata hiyo ni sawa.
Zizi ngoja tutakupikia, relax. Ni intros peke yake kwanza.
I don't know. Anyway, Venant from the Wildcard show. Super excited to be here, man.
Jonito Mbogwa kama kawaida. Wiki yako imekuaje bro?
Yangu imekuwa poa sana, to be honest. I'm so happy with our Kenyan team, both under 20 and our senior team. Tumecheza vizuri. I'm happy. Firat, once again, I have to give congrats to you. Manze, you've been performing very well. And imekuwa hivyo. Weekend pia ilikuwa poa because of the, Ingwe at 60. Na games up study. So once again, I urge you Kenyans, please attend these local games. They're as cheap as 200 bob. 200 bob peke. Tunaweza jaza hiyo study.
For sure.
Yeah.
Na kuna story yenye lilicheki bro. Dani Alves. Let's get deep into it.
Yeah.
Dani Alves, he needed to be funded some money atoke kwa jela. Na unajua do by then DP alimlipia.
Yeah. Ujamana kwa ngamsi wa watu Memphis.
Oh, yeah. They play together.
Yeah,
they used to.
Barcelona.
Okay,
Barcelona.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
they
it.
To.
Oh, yeah. Hiyo season ya mwisho I think ya Messi pia.
Sasa Dani Alves, in terms of players, Dani Alves ni one of the examples. Kiangalia most of the players Europe sahi wanakuwa accused na hizo story
allegations and stuff.
Mob sana. You've seen Mendy being one of the victims.
Which Mendy?
Benjamin.
Okay, yeah. Ungeshanga ukipa yetu kipa Chelsea jo nini jo. Alikuwa kucheza vizuri bana. Kishashinda UCL jo inabidi tulia bana,
Kwani Alves kushinda?
No, alishinda but I don't know.
Anyway, it's something to do with the women wanna take advantage because they have the players have the money ama kunaenda ngaje.
By the I think nikawa nachukuanga advantage or something, but same in evil, but most cases apply
pia Neymar alikuwa in the same case. Kasi ile CCTV angekuwa banned sai.
Na pia wa mama's boy. If you know man.
Can I play devil's advocate kiasi? Alves story yake, it has been known for some time. He has some financial issues. So you can't say like somebody was taking advantage of his financial issues yet he's in debt.
But kuna wenye mseka Alves maybe ilikuwa I don't know, but there are some players who because of their famous, their fame, they take because I'm famous I can do anything to you na najua star fall into the law nini I can get away with it. Najua pia kuna hiyo aspect. But most of the times inakuanga player ndo anaumia. Hata kama aliwekelewa, angalia mseka Mendy Benjamin. Say akoli gone.
Yeah.
But before alikuwa one of the alikuwa kwa generational actually.
Yeah.
Hizo crisis zake zilikuwa crazy.
True.
Now look at his career, it's all messed up bana.
But also put some blame on, actually put the whole responsibility kwa players too, because we are dudes here. Come on, ushaenda club, you're vibing with a Chile, you just know Chile was after your chums. Come on, we know, like you're supposed to know. And I kind of feel sad for Alves because Alves is one of those players, Man United fans, he's as fit as Luis Nani. So you come on Luis Nani side, like Luis Nani looks the way he was akiwa Manchester United, like bado anacheza mpira and stuff, na fitness yake iko fiti. Alves naona pia kwa hivyo. Ronaldinho ameongeza weight but naona pia ko hivyo. And those are the players that are supposed to groom now kina Greenwoods, they are supposed to groom kina Vinicius, they are supposed to groom kina Sakas, and ni aje, this is how you do it, But now when you are 39 years old, I'm 38 years old, and you have these scandals going on, it kind of sets a bad tone to the people who look up to you. Because, mind you, this is somebody who played in the last World Cup. Unaona?
So, America.
Yeah, so to go from that to where we are right now, and you have financial issues, and some actually takes a friend to pity to bail you out. And also read that the victim is also pushing the lawyers to extend Ikitu to several years.
Oh, yeah?
Not just the 4 years that ilikuwa imesemekana, they're looking up to like 8-9 years. So it looks like say he did something. Crazy, man. He did something so like ilikuwa mbaya. We don't know the finer details as of now, but we can't just blame women entirely for this, because us dudes, we do play that part.
Yeah, facts.
Like I've said, our madam tunawajua, like we see them you just know somebody who's after your chums, somebody who genuine, kuna msetu anapenda fame na nini, and it's up to you and your discipline. I don't want to say dick, but it's up to you and your dick discipline to just make sure uko fiti and your career iko fiti, because you are a brand at that point.
So unasema angekuwa anaona tweets za America angekuwa
clean
na discipline. But funny enough, other si funny, it's a fact, he's the second most decorated player after Messi in terms of titles.
I thought it was him then Messi
alimpita.
Even when you compare international
everything, akona I guess Alves akona 42. So Messi si alishinda World Cup, tena si alienda Inter Miami bado akashinda Copa, so I guess Messi ashampita for now, but he was like the pinnacle of trophies. Success
World Cup uko nayo hizo.
World Cup
akwa tu okay, sawa basi, but he missed out, but
okay.
So
but in terms of UEFA, UCL akona mob, league akona mob. But tukiangalia same scenario, Greenwood unaona at least ameweza kubounce back.
Yeah, I call it a redemption, honestly.
Siwezi prefer rudi EPL. I'd prefer
Monadi
Barcelona na mdai abaki tu huko.
Acha abaki huko.
Yeah,
like yake huko.
Cause EPL media won't favor him at all.
Never.
Forget about the media, even the women
fans,
around.
For sure.
You remember because I followed this one Vizuria Greenwood. I was invested. United had already pardoned him. But now I think it's the females. Kulikuwa tu na body ya madem huko ya madem, they were like forget about this nini. I know even though he's amechoma, we don't want to see him. And Manchester United is also a business brand, so you don't want to associate yourself with certain things. You like
Adidas.
we live in a society where just as sport too moja uchafu and brands are already withdrawing, so it's a good thing. And now that discover huko La Liga, mi naona ni poa. If anything, you guys need money. Okay, you guys have money because of the new ownership,
but you are still in debt.
You could make use of hiyo do yake. So kama unaweza muuza huko and you guys just move on, academy I'm sure can produce. We've seen
more and more. But Greenwood is generational prospect. He can use both feet.
Will you unaweza mrudisha
after
EPL?
EPL
darudi EPL
next season.
Siwezi kubali arudi
bye. Naweza mpea another season.
Mimi naweza fanya like abaki tu Liga kwanza.
Naweza mpea another season on loan kama Baka atenda huko, asiende permanent. Alafu maybe after kushatulia ndo anaweza rudi. Like after maybe 1 or 2 seasons.
Naweza sema 2 seasons on my side.
Kumetulia amemachua and everything. Alafu unajua akichezea Baka, anajua anachezea UCL, anacheza high level of football bado.
So you guys automatically mshamlon on Baka next season.
Si Baka wanamdai. So ikienda vizuri, si hivyo ndo itakuwa by the way.
Okay.
Sasa nachukua Spain, we can dive into the racism part.
But before tuendelee, will you start him kwa cause Euros inakam? Unaweza mwanzisha
England is hata sidhani anaweza chaguliwa for now. Labda hadi World Cup.
He has numbers.
Maybe World Cup.
No, let me talk about Euros. Because you guys clearly, Manchester United fans, if you're watching, it's clear as day Greenwood is performing very well.
Yeah.
Akiwa huko, he has numbers to back himself na ana perform vizuri hata kushinda the current team that was selected versus Brazil.
Issue si ati CMZ. Issue ni hiyo backlash yenye English ama Southgate ataget.
Okay, Southgate him in his yetu ni stress.
Kama bado anachagua Henderson. Explain a lot. Lazima media ingeingililia ndio Kobe Mainoo achukuliwe. Explain a lot about what media can influence everything in terms of coaching. June Mona the same media nataka Southgate akujemani. Which me sidai bro.
No, we need to make that happen.
Story ya Southgate. To back you up. Okay. Do you think Southgate is the man for Manchester United?
You guys tell me because nyinyi fans wa United. Kuna
unajua pia uko
This is good for football. What do you mean? He's more good for Southgate football. Is more entertaining than Ten Hag. Ten Hag just looks like a physics professor mwenye tu rarely speaks unless spoken to like you could cancel this interviews zake aren't even entertaining to see. It's boring. Cancel this if he's a coach sawa kama ni coach tu ye kazi yake ni ku coach players sawa but
so system ya
there's one thing to look the part and there's one thing to coach ku look the part bro kuvaa suti anaweza vaa
and anezongelesha media is media friendly. He's media friendly.
Style of play yake ni nini bro?
Ni gani bro?
Selection ya players wake tunaona already it's doubting. Unachaguaje Henderson? Because of leadership skills.
You know one thing about you guys, one thing about you guys is you seem to forget that the last Euros he was there in till the final.
Hadi Ole alifika finals.
Kila mtu alifika finals.
Kama unataka kuitetea hivyo, Ole alifika finals basi.
We cannot compare Ole to Southgate. Southgate is a better manager. Come on. You guys lack faith in Womse and history.
Ten Hag abaki, bro.
You'd rather Ten Hag over Southgate. Come on. You guys have been crying like babies this whole season. Sijui Hoyland. Hata we stopped. We remember when we used to have that 007 meme and nini going on. We even lost count ya Hoyland. Hoyland still ilifika 21. I don't know. Like ilikuwa imeisha.
Aliweza kurecover kufikisha 007.
Ali recover Christmas. You already had our gifts. Ilikuwa kitambo sana.
You see the way Arsenal are doing their own thing. Like management ya Arsenal imepea Arteta faith. Akabaki.
That's the same thing.
Mimi naona tunafaa kupea Ten Hag faith. Abaki. Because we've already seen Juzi ameshapata his first 11. So true.
Facts.
So we just give him time.
Alikonga amemaliza na injuries and kila kitu. First season ya Arteta hakubeba kitu.
No, FA Cup after 3 months. Come on. That's why I don't like comparing Arsenal and Manchester United. Please.
First season ya
Ten Hag. I'm not a Manchester United fan. But first season yake alichukua Carabao.
Yes,
si ndio hiyo. So yeah. It's okay. Southgate akikuja England na apate hii team, I'm sure he can do something.
Amechezea coach club gani?
Na EPL.
Southgate. Club mira sijui nilimjua juu ya England actually.
I think ni sawa. Let's even work.
Ilikuwa kitambo bro, ilikuwa kitambo sana. Ilikuwa kitambo.
Let's even work.
Sijakosea. I'm not so sure.
Let's even
sure. Labda mafanzo tuambie.
Let's even work with the England proposal that you've just said. He's familiar with English players. So which other club than an English club? Come on, Manchester United, a team that has now new acquisitions. That's a sign that, hey, Niaji, we believe in you.
Umse hadi wale wanaanzisha Maguire.
Bro, Maguire already has player of the month.
Bro,
ahead of key players Manchester United.
Angalia center backs wa England, bro. And you still unaanzisha Maguire bado.
Man, we have quality.
Na prefer kuanzisha Lewis Dunk over Maguire.
England has quality, but
acha afadhali nichezeshe Dunk na
Dunk is
Stones.
full of yellow cards, my friend. You cannot risk that.
Kwanza Maguire alikuwa amepeana assist. Uliona hiyo game ya Brazil? Uliona alikuwa amepeana assist? Come on, you can't be backing Maguire bana. At this time Maguire is a great player, he's an average player, sijakata. Lakini hayuko level ya kucompete the highest. Ukimweka UCL hiyo ni shimo bro. We saw that ndo maana
it was so good
last year.
It was so good for us. Si watu wa kubet. But then again, let me ask you a question. Waudo, my co-host at the Wildcard show, is high on Inzaghi going to Manchester United instead.
Yeah,
what do you guys think?
Inzaghi.
For sure, I also prefer Inzaghi.
So Inzaghi over Ten Hag,
Yeah.
So, Ineos, if you're watching this, please consider Inzaghi. Those are already 2 dope podcasts in Kenya that are already backing him up. Na sisi vitu si usema ni ukweli.
Ni ukweli.
Na si uongo.
Na nilikuwa nimeambia hadi Kirago a while back. Like Inzaghi ukiangalia
I think ilikuwa like 4 podcasts ago.
Venye ame build up hiyo team yake from the defense already ni block. No maana ulikuwa unaona kidogo ako protected na hiyo block ameweka. Martinez bro akienda Argentina Umse ni flop, but angalia club level venye anacheza
Aston
bro
Villa and stuff. I think it boils down to defense and defense yenye kwa Argentina na ile kwa Aston Villa. You also have to look at different managers who have different styles of play.
I wasn't saying Martinez or the keeper. I'm saying the striker
Lautaro Martinez. Okay.
Not Emiliano,
Lautaro.
Okay. Lautaro Umse ni beasts.
Bro,
Syria.
I
guess they are taking the league at this point.
They have to.
I
like Syria right now. Now that we have different, like kila season it has different winners. It makes it
competition enjoyable.
I'm considering just moving fully into Syria next season. Because it's entertaining.
Check the final versus Man City. Kasi Lukaku ku block bao. Like they were dominating each and every place. Midfield, striking, ni finishing tu walikuwa. I guess walikuwa unlucky tu.
Lukaku to me is that one ex-girlfriend that you're just happy your relationship iliisha and you moved on. Because what was that we see tuliona? How many chances does he need to convert into, like it was.
He's not a clutch player.
Hata commentator aliacha kushout Lukaku like aliacha cause ilikuwa boring and stuff. You know.
Sketu Lukaku 76th minute. Auski Lukaku bro.
Ana commentator anasema
aliuza vitu mob. Naweza hii stuff ya Vinicius unaona, what's your view about the racism in Spain? Carvajal alisema haje experience na ametoka humble beginnings. Pia mabesti wake hawaje experience and they are black.
Okay.
And they are blacks.
You wanna go first?
You
So of course let's just start now informing our viewers that niaje Vinicius alikuwa mbele ya media sometime back after the England Brazil game. We saw a young 17-year-old score his first goal for the senior team, and guys are already saying he's the next Neymar as far as playing is concerned.
He's the youngest player to score at Wembley.
Yes, at Wembley at 17 years old. And after your game, now Vinicius being him, alienda pale mbele media and he was asked, and I think he was triggered by a question about racism. And you know, as a man, you know, the last thing you wanna do is cry. And then the last thing you wanna do is cry in front of the
media.
You know, because it also shows how deep rooted this racism iko pale Spain. And for you to just see that it's happening for in a happen kwake, it's not so good. You know, me as I've never experienced racism. I can just say that. So I wouldn't play victim at you. I've never I don't know how it feels like, but I've read about it. I've seen like in movies and series being portrayed, and it's not a good feeling. Facts. Vinicius is one of the best players, wachana na Spain, in the world.
Facts.
Like, yes, one of those bogus players, like the ones we've just talked about, he's among the best. And if he's the one who's receiving all this, it's just so bad. Because ilifika mahali, I don't know if I can read a quote. There's something that he said. regarding this thing. He said, I just want to play football. I've thought about quitting.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sorry. I just want to play football. Do everything for my club and my family. Never see black people suffering. So this one is specifically to black people wakiwa huko. You know, I've been watching this racism happen for a long time and I feel sadder and sadder. I'm less and less willing to play. No one is supporting me. So Manchester United, hii ni opportunity ya kuchukua Vinicius.
Umesema kuja EPL.
Kuja EPL bana.
Pia alisema hizi toka the best club.
He's always wanted to play that. He's always wanted to play.
So alafu ulikoshua Perez
being his akuje kwa the best of the best.
Yeah, Arsenal.
Manchester United, man.
He already exchanged his kit na Declan Rice. So Arsenal fans, come on, have faith.
Labda alienda kutumia ka duster, bro.
Come on. Cannot be the cloud in this sunny weather. Come on, kuwa serious, man.
Labda alisema tu, jezi Arsenali. Chani imesahau kuosha nyumba, chani osha kiasi.
Takanyago na dogi.
Hii ni ile time tulionyorosha 1-0 kwao. Alafu ana point hiyo kit.
By the way, talking of unajua ukiangalia Real kutoka Real una degrade automatically. It's the best club.
Can you say that
about the
SI
unit
of okay?
I think nimepata point yako.
Kuna couple of exceptions.
Kuna
players who after Madrid they still had a good career.
They had a good career, yes. But they didn't go to like there's no
the
team.
Same level of
of course. I understand you. Of course.
There's a unit,
of course. It's the best. There's something about kuna playing kuna that aura yani nilicheza Madrid, you know.
Hala Madrid.
Tulikuwa Arsenal bro kitetea mafans.
Come on. The only thing we can say about we can talk about Arsenal is if they're winning the Champions League, because Premier League tayari ni yetu.
Are they?
Premier League tayari ni yetu. As okay, we've done the predictions, right?
Yeah.
We've talked. You guys have had Monge against Arsenal, and I'm kidogo surprised. And
unashtuka mbona?
I'm surprised because there's something about Arsenal that you guys, by guys I mean non-Arsenal fans, seem not to realize. Muli write off Arsenal this season, saying we missed out on last season, but you're still favorites to win the league. At the moment, you're still top of the table, just like last season. Unaona? And the difference between this season and last season is, even Arteta said it, we were nervous. This is, nika kukatia dem, mwenye ujui anything about her, but ni mrembo. You just don't know you don't know anything about her.
So unakubali kula dust.
No, unaamua kushoot your shot, alafu akikataa, sa maybe at least una try tena, but this time at least you know what you're working with, you know.
Huku kwa zoza tunasema hiyo ni kula dust kidogo. So the second time there is second season yenu, which bado mko UEFA.
Yes. Playing against Bayern.
Acha tutaona. Hapo acha tutaona. Time yetu imefika ku wrap up.
Okay.
Tunaweza malizia na the players who have been influential in the top 6.
Okay.
We can start with Arsenal.
Okay.
Uzio kila msee anaweza peana tu.
In the last, you said in the last decade.
Yeah.
Arteta has to be first on everybody's list.
Player.
Arteta has to be first on everybody's list. Winning FA Cup mara ya mwisho na winning it again as a manager. Number 2, being the leader that he is. We play Man City this weekend. He scored against Man City in a 1-0 fixture that ilikuwa so memorable to watch. And I'm sure Arsenal fans still have that video saved on their phones.
Come on.
Unajua.
I expected better. Wala.
So Arteta is number 1 on my list.
Arsenal fans kwa
number 2.
No, it's that one player.
One.
That one player.
I'm still going
that
with
one player. Kirago, Arsenal.
Hey. Mimi, I'll go for Declan Rice.
But Declan Rice
najua amekuja kwa hii season bro, but to be honest, hear me out. That boy is going to do wonders.
Sijakata, but see in the future, like
in the last decade.
In the last decade. Unajua saizo
he was a West Ham player.
All the other Arsenal players are bogus, man.
Acha jokes.
Wow.
Sir, mimi ndachukua tu Declan Rice.
We need to end this
Mimi ndachukua Declan Rice. Undi Arsenal player mwenye nimeti.
Guys, mimi sijapenda venye me disrespect Alexis Sanchez.
Yes, bwana.
Sijapenda venye mna disrespect Ozil.
Tumemtaja, hatujamtaja.
But that one player unataja
wako bro.
Si ndo nasema.
Si ndio uni wako. Mimi nimesema wangu bro.
What? Hapo bro
Go fit FIFA, I'd like to play you.
Unataka kucheza na mimi? Nitafute.
Sanchez
nitafute.
Okay.
Arsenal Sanchez bro. Alexis. Umse alikuwa phenomenal. Alikuwa world class. Alikuwa na beba Arsenal.
Ningekuwa the devil's advocate, man.
Kuna devils wewe ishia wewe ujui
bro,
bro. Umechagua Rice wewe ujui bro.
Rice
si mimi nimechukua bro. Ushachukua wako.
Kiwa mchele kwa moyo.
Ninio?
Umedishtua my friend. Hata Obama ungesema hata Obama. Ungesema Obama. Come on.
Spurs.
Spurs is only one for me, Harry Kane.
Yeah, Harry Kane.
Simple.
Yeah,
Harry Kane
also.
From
Harry Kane also.
Because 10 years ago we are seeing is him being introduced akiva jersey number 37 I think to literally last season being sold. He scored 4 goals in his last fixture for Spurs. 4 goals, my friend.
He's a legend. So
Harry Kane.
Man United.
Karun semeonana.
Hey.
Hadi wewe.
Such
joke, bwana. Manchester United, I think for me, you guys need to let us know.
Mimi I'll go for Rashi, man. I'll go for Rashi.
Walai.
Yeah.
Nenda De Gea, bro. Come on. Umse ameshinda. Umse alishinda Man United Player of the Year mara 4. Hakuna hata kwanza zilikuwa consecutive. Umse alikuwa anatuokoa literally. Kwanza kuna season yenye tulikuwa cheza na Arsenal. Alimake saves zingine crazy. Kwanza nakumbuka double save ya Lacazette na Sanchez.
Yes.
De Gea watu wanafaa kumpa his flowers. Na wewe nenda kupiga wewe. Kwanza huyu tutampiga FIFA.
Bro, hata in real life football.
Mniselect. Story hapa dinyi mnajua.
But wewe Rashford bujitete.
Nani mimi? To be honest, I think Rashi amekuwa kishow up kwa very big games na very big league games.
Amekuwa inconsistent.
But unajua hatuwezi kukosa kuconsider the fact that tunaweza select ile game ya champion ya Man U na PSG. Unakumbuka hizo games? Mimi naweza sema that was Rashford for me, man.
Actually hiyo game personally Lukaku alicheza sana hata kuliko Rashi. Rashi alijulikana tu juu hiyo pena. But Lukaku kiangalia hiyo game, alijituma sana. But ni sawa. Chelsea.
Niwacha nguzi yangu ya United.
Okay,
Man United. Mi yangu ni simple sana. This guy has been considered the best signing in the last 10 years. In fact, after Farii, this is like now the best signing. Into Bruno Fernandes. I have him as the influential player.
Nice shout.
His leadership yake iko fiti sana na huwa anaweza kuja Arsenal. Huyu sina problem naye.
But leadership hapo kidogo. Venye uli ya kwa grao naona anafaa kumachua kidogo. Yule ya sana hata kuliko players wengine. Anyway, sawa. Sawa, ni opinion. Chelsea. Kirago butu tustue tena.
Chelsea, Hazard.
Okay. Yeah, Hazard.
Me yangu, let me see. I had a couple, but hii yangu it's N'Golo Kante, man. N'Golo Kante. You come into the first season pale Chelsea, MVP na inaitwaje alishinda UCL, si ndio? Shinda UCL, ameshinda Premier League, no ameshinda hiyo MVP. Like for me N'Golo Kante.
Mimi niliona Hazard kuna time ulikuwa na pay Hazard ball. Hakuna unakaa tu na moyo.
Unaangalia tu hadi wewe player mwenyewe uko hapo ndani I mean Hazard, that was beauty, man. That was beauty.
Chelsea legend.
That was beauty.
Yeah. We can give a shout out to Diego Costa, kuna Willian pale, Hazard vile amesema, and John Terry. Come on, JT.
But John Terry nitamweka the other side.
JT alicheza season yake ya mwisho alikuwa I think the top scoring defender. Alikuwa na like 5 or 6 goals.
Actually he's the top scoring defender
of all time. Yeah.
So but John Terry nitamclassify 2000 to 2010 hapo. Pia same
Drogba the other decade. But JT wasaini Thiago Silva pia tunaweza mweka kwa hiyo list. Amekuwa influential. mini health coach by there. I'm into fitness.
But
so him being
at
that well
age,
at that age,
yeah.
I have to salute him
Is
too.
the Modric any defender
Wa Chelsea.
defenders huko.
Haya guys, kuna team fulani hapa hivi. I hope hamta ulikuwa unaelekea hapo. Nilikuwa nataka kusema di Liverpool.
Liverpool what's you?
For me naweza endea Salah ama Van Dijk. Salah ama Van Dijk.
Okay.
Because ever since Van Dijk came to Liverpool, wao ndio wamekuwa kiwakari in terms of his defensive compactness has won them titles.
Facts.
Na ever since Salah came to Liverpool, he's been scoring goals na assists here and there. You I think sidhani kuna mtu anaweza kataa. Niko sure jibu yako ni Salama Van Dijk. Salama Van Dijk. Hebu tushoin.
Yangu ni simple sana hata yuko kwa hiyo. Suarez. Come on. Suarez manze used to kama si Suarez you don't get the current front three ya Salah, Mane, Firmino and stuff. You remember there used to be SAS. Come on, man.
Sterling, Suarez.
So Suarez on my list.
Okay.
Now what FPL managers, how owning Salah was so good in FPL.
Hadi sahi bado ako sawa. Mimi naweza go for unsung hero. Okay, Salah sawa ushamtaja, lazima nitafute player mwingine.
No worries.
Alisson.
The goalkeeper.
Okay.
Alisson amekuwa massive. Kwanza before the injury part, before Keleha aingie. Omsa amekuwa akiwafanyia saves crazy, to be honest. Amekuwa is a big player. Mimi hata naona after Van Dijk maybe kupata injury naona yeye anafaa kuwa captain.
My best memory Alisson was that goal versus West Brom. Kenya alifunga. I need to salute him. And then also
assist yake
versus Manchester United.
Ile alipea Salah.
Alipatia Salah.
Hiyo hadi si nguvu kwa mguu, hiyo ni technique bro.
As we wrap up City.
KDB.
Vincent Kompany.
KDB. I'll go for KDB, man.
Vincent Kompany. Ahead of my favorite player, Yaya Toure.
Okay.
But Vincent Kompany.
Unaweza go Yaya Toure Silva.
David Silva. Wow, okay.
Kwanza Yaya Toure ile season ya 14, ile Liverpool walibottle. He was phenomenal in that season. But Silva ameweza ataka ajabeba ECL. Hata siwezi chagua KDB, to be honest. KDB finals zake achana na league form. ECL final aliumia. Nakumbuka alitoka kio katikati
dakika 15
vs Chelsea, hakuna alikuwa overshadowed na Ngolo alikuwa everywhere. Finally KDB ni kama akona ajai up his game ka Henry pia finally kuna venye fumble kidogo. So Silva ya Toure for me.
We share the same birthday as Yaya Toure.
Lie.
But May 13th na Lukaku pia.
But not the same talent.
We play the same position. I'm also strong. Come on. Na free kick na chong. We usuli ukwa walk with G, so my penalty.
Ulikuwa umelipa kipa but ni sawa. Ulipiga katikati tu hapo.
Umelipa kipa.
Azina amepiga hapo tu katikati.
Si ni hapo nafunga hapo mali umetoka.
Juzi tu.
Niliambia kipa mali ndafunga na nikafunga hapo. Sasa ni makosa ya nani?
Nakwambia inahitaji confidence nyingine crazy bro. Wow, kuna vitu zingine mimi siwezi fanya. Unipepe na alafu unifanye ni point hivi kipa. Ati nichapea bro siwezi.
Can I add just a random question when we're finishing up? Penalties, sudden death. Will you take that penalty?
Sudden death.
Sudden death.
Nishaichukua.
Ni ile ukihata isa rap. Sasa ni wewe na Alisson.
Nishaipiga.
Sini
naongea out of experience.
Okay. What about you?
Sijaipata.
Kwanza umsepe na tona alikuwa anaogopa.
Bro,
siwezi
chukua pena.
We had a tournament last year.
Kenya yote is watching you in 4K. Penalty versus Alisson.
Ay bro, siwezi chukua. Trust me, I kid you not.
Panenka Kizidane.
Siwezi chukua. I cannot. Wow. Bro, for some reason
tona yetu last year alikuwa anaogopa kupiga pena. Bado ulipiga pena huko?
Sikupiga pena. Sikupiga pena.
Na pena zote mimi nilikuwa kwanza kuchukua.
Me also like taking penalties in the wa kwanza tumalizane nayo.
Ara una build confidence ya wase wengine. So naona Neymar aligojea.
Hiyo ni challenge I take up. That's a challenge I will have to take.
Neymar aligojea na hakupiga.
Sudden death my friend.
Sudden death inakaa kwa crazy.
Alafu hiyo sudden death unaweza chagua player mgani ya kupiga pena?
player
utachagua nani?
Cristiano Ronaldo man.
I go with birthday boy ya Toure cause he has a 100% record ya penalties.
Mnaendea Zidane bro.
Technique.
Yeah.
Panenka, Buffon, World Cup.
But can Panenka wouldn't you take Messi before Zidane?
But Zidane alifanyia Buffon. Unajua Buffon bro?
Buffon ni ule msee.
Messi amemiss mob. Acha siwezi ndia Messi. Record yake simuona kwa America hadi karibu retire. So Zidane
I think to power all day every day man. Power all day every day.
Unaweza plug nini social.
Sawa basi. So Wildcard show we talk about football, local football, Kenyan football. We also talk about Fantasy Premier League. Actually, we are among the best mini leagues in the country right now.
Nice.
And we talk about football related stuff. Hata saa zingine tunaweza guzia F1 kibanta. We talk about weekends and stuff, and just we also host other shows. So kina DST ya Madem, kuna banter box ya campus people asi upenda tu banter, utakangi story serious sana, unataka tu podcast fulani yenye unaweza kaa usahau shida zako kiasi. Kuna hapo of course you guys know Grauchi. So Grauchi pale if you need mixes, and now one of the biggest podcast mics are open. Tunakuanga hapo.
Nice. Chop shop
for those people who love music. Kama sahi hii stuff ya Kendrick na Drake imechacha mbaya, you know. So tunangojea episode yao. I can't wait. Andy and Neville man, you guys need to break down that song tuisikie vile mnadai.
Sisi tupate hizo za podcast.
I like the name actually.
Follow
I like the name. Zoza podcast.
Thanks.
It's catchy, and it's one of those ones to me. It's like a song that plays in your head. Unaulisikia asubuhi.
Tunapenda kuzoza. Na hata tumefungua page ya Sportscast. Unaweza tunataka kuwa na fully sports side page na nini kila kitu.
Go ahead by your own.
So follow
up and running by the way.
Nice. Don't stop. Keep on posting, keep on doing what you guys do. And muse mabaraka itakam.
Tukieka tuna next Wildcard utakuwa sawa.
Sure. Lazima akue. Hii imekuwa personal. Hii lazima akue. FIFA
tunaweza panga FIFA pia.
Bro, unajua iko aje? Mimi sijui game next iko lini. Fanyeni aje, pangeni.
Surprise hiyo FIFA.
Select.
Hiyo FIFA iko.
Hata hiyo FIFA mnitafute.
Isipite.
Tuanze lini? Leo ni date. Acha tu confirm.
Maybe after Easter. Tunaweza panga after Easter hiyo.
Next week after hiyo shughuli ya
sawa. Wazi mbamba. Thanks for coming bro.
Manze nimefurahi sana man. Kumbe kubanta na sema Man U ni this fun.